back to my channel, Jennifer and Diamonds. I am Jennifer. If you are new here, welcome on in, and I hope you enjoy your stay. So today we are doing a WIP and Chat. I try to do these weekly, although there's been a couple times where I've missed a week, like this past week. Just a second, I got a couple things here. But if you are unsure what a WIP and Chat is, WIP stands for Work in Progress. And my work in progress is this diamond painting here. The diamond painting I'm working on right now is Ye Old Christmas Shop from Dreamer Designs. It is a 90 by 60 centimeter. I am absolutely loving it as of this morning, which is Saturday morning. I'm just over halfway finished, and I'm loving all the details. I'm loving it. So let's go over some of the stuff I'm working with today. So I already talked about the canvas. The storage, I have two storage sets that I'm using right now. They're both Art Dot. One is the 60 bottle one and one is the 30 bottle one. Right now I'm using the 60 bottle one for my normal drills, and the 30 bottle one has my ABs in it. The tray I'm using comes with this lovely lid. Is from MMA Print Shop. The trash tray that I'm using is from Sleepy Puppy 3D. It was like a extra that they sent when I got a tray from them. I'm using this pen here that I got from Temu that has metal placers. I'm using a single placer and a 3 diamond placer. I don't know what to call it. 3 multi-placer. So I'm using, in the multi-placer, I'm using this putty from Creations Marin. This is just a sample one. The scent is Sugar Kiss, which I'm not sure if it's still available or not. She changes out her scents fairly regularly, so I'm not sure if that one's available or not. I'll link her Etsy shop in the description below. She did release a bunch of new scents today. I haven't taken a look yet, but I know she did release a bunch of new scents today. And the single placer, I'm just using wax from Diamond Art Club. I have some tweezers that I'm using for my ABs. I found that's the less stressful way for me, at least, to place my ABs, so I use the tweezers. And then this cute little cover minder I got from the Diamond Stitchers Etsy shop. Right now her Etsy shop is like on hiatus. She's not selling anything right now, but she did plan to do some more cover minders and put them back up there, so I'll link her Etsy shop below as well. So if you want to save it as a favorite, and then you'll know when she puts new cover minders in there. It's absolutely adorable. I love this cover minder, and it's super light because I'm pretty sure the base is actually wood, and then she just puts these cute little big pieces on it. That, well, this one's Christmas themed. Obviously, she did have some Halloween themed when I got this one. I'm not sure what she's planning to do in the future, but she's planning to do some more, so keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's get a color here. So what I usually do is I have them in order in my storage kit, so I kind of just go in order. So we'll start with A's. That's how I do it. So I have them in order of, pretty much it goes letters, numbers, and then symbols, although I have some symbols on the right hand side just to fit them in here. Okay, so let's get started here. So make sure you let me know how your week was going, what you were up to, what you've been working on, stuff like that. Okay, so my week. So not much happened last week, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't do a WIP and Chat last week. We did have Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales with Diamond Art Club. So Diamond Art Club released 100 new dime paintings for Black Friday, and then another, what was it, 25 for Cyber Monday, plus they restocked 25 for Cyber Monday. There was I don't know, they kind of, I've heard this from a few different people, but sure, there was a lot of beautiful dime paintings, but the ones that you would expect to see, like some of the big, more popular ones, you didn't necessarily see. There was a lot of Hanlons, but there was like only one Randall Spangler, and it was a small one. And there was no Richard Lorenz birds, and that was what I was holding out for. When I was watching, as the previews were coming out for for both Cyber Monday and Black Friday, when they were previewing what was coming, I was hoping for a Richard Lorenz bird, because I am totally obsessed right now with Richard Lorenz birds, but there was absolutely none. The only thing that was Richard Lorenz was they restocked a couple of his birds on Cyber Monday. One was Family Circus, and the other one was one of those big long ones. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head right now. It was one I have all his on my wish list, but I can't think of what it's called right now. So none of them really shouted out to me, oh my god, you have to have this. I was showing a couple to my husband as they came out, and I'm like, oh, this one's neat, this one's interesting. And the one that caught his eye was the Black Lab one. We have a chocolate lab, but even with the black, like, it's called Black Lab. It has a name and I can't think of what it is right now, but Black Lab is in the, or Black Labrador Retriever or something is in the name. But with the colors, the actual colors that are in it, it could be a chocolate lab, in my opinion. And I don't know what it is with labs, but they all look alike. Every time I see a picture of one, I'm like, hey, that looks like my dog. So for Black Friday, I ended up getting that one, the Black Lab one, because hey, if my husband's excited for it or kind of wanting it, I will get it, because if he's all for me getting a diamond painting, I will get it. Don't have to fight with him about it or anything. I'm all for it. So I got that one, and then I also got one off my wish list just to make sure that I got free shipping, and I got Cletus, one of Richard Lorenz birds that I had on wish list. And then Cyber Monday came around, and again, no new Richard Lorenz birds. So, but there was, like I said, 2 of his birds got restocked. One was Family Circus, one was, I can't remember what it's called. Something about like This Way or something. It's basically like this bird couple that it's like basically this bird couple that it's kind of like reminds you of when like you go on a road trip or something with your spouse, and you know, usually it's the wife that is let's see, every time I do this, found some bees again. usually it's the wife that's like navigating, and maybe they're not always so great at navigating, but you know, someone has to navigate. You know, like, you know, back in the day when you actually had paper maps and not Google Maps or whatever, you know, you're getting lost. But it's super cute. It is on my wish list, but I could only get one of them, so I decided to go for Cletus. So, yeah, so for Black Friday, I was still Ruby. So what they did was, for Black Friday, only Diamond got the early release. An early release was like at, I want to say it was like early in the morning for me. It didn't matter because I didn't have to stay up, or didn't have to wake up early or stay up late or whatever, because for everybody who wasn't Diamond, it was later in the day that you could, like usually for releases, there's only a half an hour difference, but for Black Friday releases, there was hours difference. So it wasn't until like, I want to say something like 11 a.m. my time, and I'm on the east coast of Canada, so I'm like 1 hour ahead of Eastern time. So yeah, I was right around 11 o'clock my time. So when 11 o'clock came around, I ordered the Black Lab and I ordered Cletus. And I used the discount that they had that day, which I think was buy one, get one 50% off. No, it was 30% off. They had for Black Friday. And then for Cyber Monday, so when I ordered that, actually, I hit Diamond. That order brought me up to Diamond with Diamond Art Club. And so when Cyber Monday came around, now they didn't do the same thing with Cyber Monday. There wasn't a big gap between like Diamond and everybody else. But I believe it was 4 a.m. my time was when they released the Cyber Monday stuff. So again, I wasn't really keen on any of the new Diamond paintings that they were releasing for Cyber Monday. Again, there seemed to be a few Hannah Lynn's. Hannah Lynn definitely got represented on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I'm not a huge fan of Hannah Lynn's. There's a few that I like, but it's not like, oh my god, I must have these, like the Richard Lorenz birds for me. It just seemed weird that they were really focusing a lot on, like, there was also a lot of Mandy Manzanos between the 2 days as well, which I like. Again, I like Mandy Manzano, but again, it's not a Richard Lorenz bird. I don't know. I guess somebody had questioned in the Facebook group why they were doing it this way, why they were so focused on, like, there was other artists too, but there was a lot of like Hannah Lynn's and a lot of Mandy Manzano, and they were saying that apparently it's easier for them to do it that way. I don't know, it seemed odd, but whatever. So Cyber Monday came around, so I did want to wake up early so I could see what was restocked, because nobody knew exactly what was restocked. They just said something about some favorites being restocked. People didn't know if they were going to be like maybe some archive kits they brought back, which ended up not being that. It were just some bestsellers, I think, that they brought back. So I woke up, and my husband actually, I was kind of shocked. Like, it's not that I have to like ask for permission exactly when I get diamond paintings, but he knows more about what our finances are like than I do. So it is like I'm I'm like, is it okay if I get something? But this time I didn't even have to ask. He knew I was going to get something, or had told him, we'll see what's in the restocks, and we'll go from there, kind of thing. But he actually woke up with me, and he went downstairs and checked her bank account and like finances and stuff, and then he came back and said, okay, this is your limit. This is what you can spend. I ended up spending less than what he gave me. And I ended up getting just one diamond painting. I got the Family Circus, Richard Lorenz one, and I got a single placer, steel placer, and a 4 placer. Here, I'll show you. I got them here on my desk. So I got the single placer and the 4 tip placer, and I was shocked at how small this looks. Like this is my 3 tip placer, I guess we would call it. I don't know. I think it's because it's so skinny here. It just seems so small. But I got these because I did order a diamond painting pen, and I wanted some metal tips for when it comes in. So that's what I got on Cyber Monday. Now for the shipping part of it. So I got an email on Saturday morning saying that my Black Friday order had shipped. Of course, that just means that the label had been printed. It did show shortly after that it some custom thing, but I did find out later, shortly after, that apparently that's just automatic. They start the custom process right away. I never noticed it before because the shipments always the shipment updates always went really fast with my previous orders from Diamond Art Club. But my shipment for Black Friday didn't update until what was it, Thursday? Friday? Was it yesterday? I think it was Thursday. Thursday night was when it finally updated anything. And there's been multiple people on the Diamond Art Club VIP group that are freaking out because they're like me, in the same boat as me, where all week it just had that the label was made, or the shipping information was received by DHL, and the custom thing, and that's it. Multiple people contacted Diamond Art Club, and Diamond Art Club said, well, it was picked up because they pick up daily. I've seen people say that they were told that when it's a big amount, for Black Friday, they tend to not scan every single one, which blows my mind. I understand that there's a lot of them, but I worked in a mailroom for a few years back. Well, it's probably been close to getting on almost 10 years now. But my supervisor in that mailroom drilled into our head that when something was picked up by a courier, that could scan, a DHL, or something like that, you watch them scan every single package. And if they can show you on your screen how many they scanned, you make sure that the number matches what we're sending out. Because once they pick it up, if there's no scan, there's no proof that they picked it up. until it's scanned at some point along the line, if at all. Because this was happening all week, people were coming, like, people would contact DHL, and like DHL, according to them, they haven't picked it up. You need to contact the shipper. Because I totally understand why they're saying that, because the people they're talking to are just customer service people. They can only go by what's on the system. And the fact that it wasn't scanned when it was picked up, as far as they're concerned, it wasn't picked up. So this could go really bad, in my opinion, for Diamond Art Club if it becomes an issue. Luckily, like I said, mine finally updated on, I'm pretty sure it was Thursday night. Finally updated where it was showing that it was actually moving, so they actually had it. But if there's some, I mean, it's not unheard of. Like these courier companies are supposed to be, trustworthy, and they're supposed to be like bonded and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, there's people out there that will take advantage, right? And they know they haven't scanned it. They could take it and just, like, I don't know. I like to trust everybody, but I still think about what if, and I don't know. Think of like worst case scenario. If there is somebody who wants to steal something and they don't scan it, I mean, they can do it, and they can probably get away with it because there is no proof that it was picked up. So yeah, that just, like, I understand there's probably thousands of shipments that went out for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but there has to be a way that they can do a scan and make sure that everything gets scanned, that it was picked up, just for liability issues. Because like I said, if there was thousands, there was a lot of us that were, like, I posted, because I thought it was hilarious. I got my Cyber Monday. It was Thursday, because I got my Cyber Monday order on Thursday, and my Black Friday order by the time I got it, it still hadn't updated. And I had posted a picture of the kit and the placers that I got, and I posted a picture of that, but I also took a screenshot of my not updated DHL Black Friday order, and I'm like, I got Happy Mail, but my Cyber Monday one still hasn't moved, and there was a lot of people. They're like, mine's exactly the same way. So, I don't know, it could have been a big, huge cost to Diamond Art Club if there was an unscrupulous person who had these packages, and they would have had to refund or send out new kits for all these people that didn't have their stuff scanned that was picked up. I don't know, it just blows my mind. So my Black Friday order has been updated, and it is supposed to arrive on Monday. Yay! So I'm excited about that. Like, I didn't get a huge amount. Like, I've seen people post pictures of their Black Friday and Cyber Monday hauls, and I'm just like, wow, either these people have way more money than I do, or they are just charging everything to a credit card, which I'm sure is in some cases is the case, or they just have tons of points saved up just for Black Friday. And there is people that do, because somebody posted a screenshot and I'm like, wait a minute, that's like $900 worth of points. That's insane. So there is people out there that have a ton of points, and actually, that's what I'm planning to do for next Black Friday, Cyber Monday, is I'm going to try to save up all my points all throughout the year in 2024. So when Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes around, I can use my points to buy some kits. Because I don't have a ton, although I say that, and I have been keeping track of how much I've been spending each month on like diamond paintings or diamond painting accessories. It's like I've only been doing this since middle of July, and it's probably averaging about $300 a month I've been spending. That just seems crazy to me. I was not a big spender at all on anything. I can't believe how much I've been spending. I am going to try to like slow down. Like I do have, currently in my stash, I have 11 kits in my stash with the 2 and then the 2 on the way. So once they get here, I'll have 13 in my stash. And that's enough for me for months. So technically I don't need to order like much of anything. It's just there's certain ones that call out to me, like the birds. And I do want to try other diamond painting companies, like smaller ones like Orloa and stuff like that. I just keep on getting pulled in by Diamond Art Club. Because even with this kit, like this is my last Dreamer Designs, and then every other kit that I have in my stash, except for one, is Diamond Art Club. One is Michael's Make Market kit. Both the others are Diamond Art Club. Just because they've been sucking me in. And I honestly, I don't see a huge difference between the quality of Dreamer Designs and Diamond Art Club. I know some people swear that there's a big difference. I don't see it. They are they're pretty close. Diamond Art Club is slightly ahead, but it's not a huge difference to me. Maybe I'm not as picky or what, but I'm not. I just tend to gravitate more to the pictures or the content of Diamond Art Club than I do Dreamer Designs at the moment. Really, and even some of the smaller shops I do want to try. It's the same thing where, one, I don't know what the quality is like. I hear from people who've tried Orloa that the quality is really good. But the actual picture doesn't speak to me. So eventually I'm hoping there will be one that will speak to me, that says you must have me, and then I will try it. It's just I haven't quite found one yet. Okay, let me see. I made a list of some things to talk about. So I think we've talked out the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Diamond Art Club. So Dreamer Designs did release 50 new kits between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So you want to check those out. I do have an affiliate link below that you can use to get to the site and check it out. I like the quality. This one, I'm enjoying this one a lot. So let me see. So coming up this week is my daughter's 16th birthday. I don't have a huge amount planned. We'll have the usual family dinner and cake. She wants a ice cream cake, so we'll pick up an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen for her, and then she'll, like I mentioned, when I had my birthday, Whoever's birthday it is in our family gets to choose what we have for supper, so it'll be some kind of takeout. Very likely it might just be McDonald's because she likes McDonald's, but we will see, because she did surprise me earlier this week. She didn't want what we're having for supper, or just leftovers of some sort. And she said she was hoping to get some takeout. She's like, but not McDonald's. She ended up getting Subway, which was relatively healthy compared to like if she got McDonald's anyway. So that's what we're planning to do for her birthday. Like I said, not much exciting stuff, but it's kind of crazy to think my youngest is going to be 16. My two boys, I've mentioned before, they're in their 20s. Just crazy to me. I don't feel like well, most days I don't feel like I'm that old. There's some days I do. But most days, I just can't believe that I have 20-year-olds and then like a daughter that's going to be 16. Just crazy. Time has flown by. Okay, let's talk like Christmas plans since we are in December. So I'm hoping tomorrow we'll be able to get our Christmas tree up. I mentioned to my husband when we went out grocery shopping today that I said, guess what we're going to do this weekend? He's like, put the Christmas tree up. I'm like, yep. Why did I take these out? I don't know. I was sure there was going to be some ends, but there isn't. So I'm hoping to get the Christmas tree up. We just have a fake tree, especially with the dog in the house. I'm not going to get a real one because he will be like chewing at it and trying to pee on it or something. I don't know. Plus, I've had real trees before, and sure, they're nice and they smell nice and all that stuff, but oh my god, the needles. I actually ruined a vacuum cleaner cleaning up the needles one year. It overwhelmed my vacuum cleaner. So no, I will not do a real tree. It's too much hassle having to make sure that, constantly having to worry about water and then the needles and the sap. No, they smell nice, but they're too much work. So I'm hoping to get the Christmas tree up tomorrow. I picked up a new Christmas decoration from Costco. I went to Costco today. It's like it's electric. It looks like a lantern, but it's like a cross between like a lantern and a snow globe. But it you don't have to like tip it to get the snow to go. It's electric, so I didn't realize we needed batteries until I went to open the box tonight, and I'm like, oh, we need C batteries, which was hilarious because my daughter didn't even know that C batteries existed. She's like, I just thought they came in A's, like, double A, triple A. I'm like, no. You need 3 C batteries. So my husband had to go get some other things, so he picked up some batteries, so I have it hooked up. So it basically makes it so there's constant movement inside the snow globey part. So there's constant like snow, and there's 3 different designs for it. But the one I got was like there's a Christmas tree and Santa Claus and stuff. So it's really pretty and cute. So we'll get our Christmas decorations, and you probably hear my daughter. She's playing her video game downstairs, and she's not exactly being quiet. So I'm planning to get the Christmas tree up and some Christmas decorations, and hope the dog doesn't bother the tree too much. I want to get the Christmas tree up to help get into the Christmas spirit. Earlier this week, my dad let me know that, we've been going back and forth for a couple of weeks about if I was going to come visit. Usually when we go to visit my parents, it's just for overnight because the dog, honestly, it's just, he makes it stressful. My dog makes it stressful because he cannot seem to relax at my parents' house, and he's constantly like all over the place and whining and stuff. So he makes it pretty stressful. So when we go, we only go for one night, because otherwise I would lose my ever loving mind. So we had been talking about the possibility of us going to go visit my parents, at least for a night, to go visit, hang out with my parents and for the holidays. But then my dad earlier this week messaged me and said, your mom and I are looking at going to your Aunt Karen's for a few days over the holidays. So they're planning to go drive through our city on the way there, because they're going over one province. So they're planning to. So the plan is right now is they are going to stop here for the day, well, for the night, but they're going to stay in a hotel, because it's going to be my mom, my dad, and my grandma. And they are going to stop here for the night in my city, and they're going to come over for supper, and then their Christmas Eve they're going to drive the rest of the way to my aunt's house, which is one province over. It's only a few hours away, provided the weather holds out. It's all dependent on weather. I mean, if it's bad weather, they're not going to travel. But as of right now, that's the plan. And then on the way back, they're taking a different route, so they're not gonna come this way. They're gonna spend a few days there, and then my mom didn't want to. She wanted to be around more family and stuff for the holidays, so she didn't go visit her sister. So for us, I guess we're just gonna hang out. I mean, we could go for the day to go visit my mother-in-law, but I don't know if we will. It's kind of a long drive, and they do not have the room for us there. So if we did go, we'd have to find a hotel that would take a dog for the night, which I suppose is possible, but it's also during the holidays, so it'll be crazy expensive. So I don't know. I'm thinking no. So I did put in a request this past week with work. So for work, we have a half day on the 22nd, and then we have Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I know that's not a thing in the States, but here in Canada and over in the UK, I believe, the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day. So we have that day off work as well. And then I have New Year's Day off. My husband has similar times off as well. But I'm also going to be taking off. So Christmas is a Monday, Boxing Day is the Tuesday. So I put in a request at work to take the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off work, just because I can. I have the vacation days. So that got approved. So I will have just over a week off work, but only actually taking 3 vacation days. Woohoo! I like when that happens. So I'm not planning to do much of anything. Sounds like we're just gonna be hanging around the house, relaxing, not doing anything too stressful. My daughter has it in her head that she wants to get some Christmas presents for her friends. Now, the problem is, she doesn't work. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't get an allowance or anything. She doesn't have any of her own money. So guess who's actually getting Her Christmas presents? Yep, that would be us. One of her friends lives in the States, lives in Florida. So we've been trying to figure out the logistics of that, and we did figure that out today. So, Amazon. So there's an Amazon.com, which is like the US and I'm pretty sure like the whole world. And then there's Amazon.ca for Canada. So for me to ship something to somebody in the States, I have to go to Amazon.com and order it from there. So that's what we figured it all out today. We figured out what my daughter wanted to get her friend in the States and figured out what it was going to cost in Canadian dollars. It actually wasn't that bad. I do have Amazon Prime, but that only works on Amazon.ca. It's a total different Prime on Amazon.com. So it's not like I get free shipping or even Prime shipping. But it wasn't that bad. So yeah, so we ordered something for her friend. Her friend is actually going to get it. According to Amazon, it should be delivered end of next week, beginning of the following week, which my daughter's all for because apparently it can also now be a birthday/Christmas present for her friend because her friend's birthday's coming up as well. So yeah, and then there's only a few other friends that she wants to get things for. Some of them she's just making them things, and I think it's cute. She wants to get stuff for her friends. I just think it's funny because she has all these plans. She has absolutely no concept, I swear, of money. And the fact that she'll find all these awesome, cool things on the internet that she wants to buy. And I'm like, okay, but where is this company? Where are you ordering from? Because you have to worry about shipping costs and you have to worry about customs and, you know, when you're looking at the price of these things, and is it in US dollars or can they show you what it is in Canadian dollars? I mean, there's so much to worry about and she does not think of these things. And I don't know how many times I have to tell her these things, but I have told her multiple times. Every time she brings up, I want to get this, and I'm like, okay, where is this? Where are you exactly ordering from? Is it Canadian site or is it American? Usually it's an American site. But then I'm like, oh, I explained to her again. Well, there's the currency conversion thing. There's shipping costs, custom costs. Like it's crazy how much the price goes up and up and up and up and up. I've ordered a few things from the States before or overseas. There's one, and it's just, by the time you do the conversion and the shipping and the customs, and the price is crazy. Something that might be like $50 is now like $150. It's just insane. And I'm trying to get her to realize this. And she always forgets when she goes to look at something. Never mind that, you have to worry about how long it's going to take to get here. Like, it's just not, sometimes it can be fast. Like with Diamond Art Club, I usually get it within like a few days to a week. But that's not always the case. It could be weeks, it could be months before you get something. So yeah, trying to like get her to realize these things is a challenge. It's a challenge. So a thing that I decided to do yesterday, trying to get me into the Christmas spirit, is I went looking on the streaming services I have. Like, I have Netflix, Prime, and Crave. I believe Crave is just a Canadian one. And I looked to see what Christmas movies they have. And some of them, I think maybe it's Crave. I can't remember. There's one that has like a lot of like the Hallmark type movies. I don't mind those ones. Those are fun to watch every once in a while. But those weren't the ones I was looking for. I'm more looking along the lines of like Home Alone, Santa Claus, stuff like that. So I made a list and I found 23 Christmas movies to watch between the streaming services, mostly Disney Plus. What did I mention? Oh, I didn't mention I also have Disney Plus. So I have 4. I have Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime, and Crave. Most of them are on Disney Plus and Netflix that I'm looking at. So I list them all out and I put them on a decision wheel, and my plan is to spin the wheel each day and watch a Christmas movie each day. So yesterday I watched Claus, which is a animated Christmas movie on Netflix. And then today the wheel decided I was going to watch Nightmare Before Christmas. That is not my favorite. It is interesting. I don't know. I can never follow it for some reason. I don't know why, but I watched it. There was one movie that I have to watch every year, and it's not on the streaming services. I think I can get it on one of them, but I'd have to actually rent it, or maybe I can rent it through on demand on my TV subscription or something. I don't know. And that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is my absolute favorite Christmas movie. I did search my my actual cable TV thing, and it is scheduled to be on TV on the 12th of December, so I have it set to record. So I will be watching that one at least Christmas Eve, maybe a couple times. Other times, I love that movie. I absolutely love it. It is so funny and goofy. So yeah, that's why I only picked 23 movies between the streaming services. I knew I was going to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But I'm planning to watch that Christmas Eve if I don't watch it before that. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. There's a lot of, some of them are like ones like, Home Alone 2, Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3, Die Hard 1 and 2, because Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas, so it's a Christmas movie. And there's some other ones that are just like, there's one called Noel, which is on Netflix, I believe. It's a cute little Christmas one. And, Operation Christmas Drop or something. I think it's called. That's another one I like. It's just on Netflix, I believe. I think it's a Netflix like exclusive, like it's made by Netflix. It's a cute little one. It's about like a military base, an air base, I believe. It's in Hawaii. That every year what they do is they fundraise, get things get the town or the locals involved, and they do a drop for this community that's like secluded from everything, that has like school supplies or stuff that they just need, like generators and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's really cute, feel-good type Christmas movie. So that one's on the list. So yeah, so there's a mixture of like traditional things you'd usually, Miracle on 34th Street, the newer one, not the old one. Stuff like that. And then mixed with newer ones, like I think it's called Operation Christmas Drop or something like that. Or Noel. So yeah, I'm planning to watch those throughout the month. Let's see. Is there any Doctor Who fans out there? The Doctor Who special episodes or whatever started last weekend. So they brought back the 11th, right? David Tennant. They brought brought back David Tennant as Doctor Who for a few episodes. So the first episode was last Saturday, and the second episode was today, because I'm filming this on Saturday. So I've been watching those with my daughter when they come out. They come out like at 2:30 my time in the afternoon, so we curl up in my bed and we watch them. So I've been, for like the last year or so, I haven't been able to watch any of the Doctor Who episodes on any of the streaming services, because it was on, I want to say Crave. Well, it was on Netflix for the longest time, and then it left Netflix, and then here in Canada you could watch it on Crave. And then when they made the announcement that Disney like bought the rights or something to Doctor Who, and that they were going to be doing the new Doctor Who's, Doctor Who disappeared from Crave. And I think pretty much everybody assumed that it would show up on Disney Plus. And then I'm like, well, maybe it'll show up when the new episodes start, like this past week. But then I started, like, every once in a while I would search, like, I would Google to see, like, where can I watch Doctor Who in Canada? And there's, like, nowhere to watch. And then a week or two before the new episodes for Doctor Who, like the special ones, started, all of a sudden there was people saying, well, like everybody was assuming that it was going to show up on Disney Plus, and they're like, nope, it's not going to. It's only going to be on BBC One, I think it's called, and that's only like available in the UK. And I'm just like, well, what about people outside the UK? There was no mention about where, like, us in Canada will be able to watch Doctor Who. And again, I'm not talking about the old Doctor Who's. I never got into it. I've never watched the really old ones. I'm talking about like the reboot, starting with Eccleston, and then David Tennant and Matt Smith and all them. I'm like, there's nowhere to watch this. And then just before the new episodes came out, somebody had posted actually on Diamond Art Club VIP page, I think it was, and because there's a couple of Doctor Who canvases that you can get through Diamond Art Club, the 10th and the 11th Doctors, and someone had posted a picture and they're talking about binge, like it put them in the mood to binge Doctor Who, and I made a comment about, I wish I could binge, but there's like nowhere in Canada to watch this. And then someone posted saying, it looks like you can watch it on Prime, and then posted a screenshot showing that they had Googled it, and it must have been like it was like that day or the day before that it was available on Prime. I'm like, wait, what? So I went and checked, and sure enough, I'm like, I actually like squealed, I think, because I was so excited. And sure enough, all the newer Doctor Who's, like, Eccleston, all of them are on Prime. And I'm like, oh my God. And I've been binging it all week. I am on season 5 already. And I'm on the Matt Smith episodes, and I'm just loving it. I love Doctor Who. My older son got me into watching Doctor Who because he absolutely loves it. And yeah, I get so involved watching these episodes. Like, I laugh, I cry, it is amazing. I love Doctor Who. So yeah, I was happy all week binge watching all the Doctor Who's as I work. As I mentioned before, like, I work from home, so that's the reason why I'm on season 5 already, is because I can just sit there and basically watch episode after episode after episode during the day while I work, because I don't really interact with people, maybe through email once in a blue moon. I'm pretty much left on my own to do my own thing for work, and every once in a while I'll actually have to take a phone call, but it's like maybe a few times a week. Like, yeah. So I have the time while I'm doing my work to just binge watch stuff. So I am like way behind on my YouTube video watching. So I'm actually trying to get caught up on some of those videos that because I follow a lot of people, diamond painters and stuff on YouTube. And I feel bad, but I have not been watching those videos because I have been going crazy with watching Doctor Who. So I am trying to get, watch some YouTube as well. Yeah. So that is pretty much my week in a nutshell. A lot of rambling. I think I made notes of what to talk about, and I think I've covered everything. Just quickly scanning. Yeah. Oh, one thing I was going to mention, the diamond paintings that I got for Black Friday and Cyber Monday are going in my closet, and they're going to be my Christmas presents. So we are not, to me, Christmas is about giving to like family or like my daughter, my kids. It's my husband and I are not like big gift exchange people. We usually end up, in the past it's been video games to each other or electronics because we were big into gaming. Right now I am very much into diamond painting, and I haven't really done much gaming, although I'm pretty sure my husband would like me to go back to gaming because it's cheaper. But I have spent so much money on diamond painting in the last few months that I would not have spent if I was gaming. So yeah. But so this year I told my husband after I bought the stuff for Black Friday, well actually right after Cyber Monday, and I'm like, don't worry, we'll put these away and they will be my Christmas presents. So, my puppy's coming in. He's telling me it's time to get it off the computer, or off my WIP and Chat. Okay, so we will end this here. I'll get this edited and up for you guys on Sunday. And yeah, I will have a month in review for November. Hello, baby. You hear the sneebies? I will have a November month in review video up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to post it on Monday. I've already recorded it. I just need to edit it and get it ready. So I'll be posting my WIP and Chat on Sunday and my month in review on Monday. And then I have an unboxing for one of the diamond paintings I'll be doing in January, February. I'll be posting that on Wednesday. So that's my plans for my YouTube stuff for this coming week. So if you enjoyed this WIP and Chat, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!